All right. Welcome, everyone. Here we are, game number 3, Mississauga Easter Tournament. Welcome, Lakers home here against the Oshawa Generals. Coming off a tie to win last night. And girls are looking to extend that win record today as they have to. So the North York Panthers, we tied them first game. They won the game against Oshawa 1-0. So girls have to come out with a win if they think they're going to be a contention in taking the pool. So just as an update, there's 4 pools, 5 teams in each pool. And then the winner of each pool continues on into the semis on Sunday. So girls are in good contention here. Just got to keep on winning and putting some goals in the net. So girls now, we're going to have Forte in between the pipes, coming off an amazing tie in the first game. Thanks again. Big shout out to Charlie, our camera guy today. Charlie McLean on the camera today. So girls with a long rest period overnight, so this should be good. So just let us know too if you can hear the audio. It would be good just to get a smash that like button. We've got 7 viewers, so no likes. So hoping you guys can hear us here in Mississauga. And I hope everyone had a good Friday. One thing to keep in mind, it's zoomed closer when you're looking at it from home than what you see there, because it only does part of the screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You should be able to see it on your phone. And here we go. We're going to start things off here.
Oh, Bill said it's working good.
All right. Good. Thank you for the feedback. Everything's working here. And we go. First face-off. And now back to the Lakers. Corville trying to get that out. And that's going to be an offside right to start things off. That's clock doesn't seem right. I guess they're taking practice time out of the clock. 9:27 on the first face-off. Doesn't quite seem right, but okay. So face-off just outside Lakers end here. Nice D-to-D back. Corville loses the puck. Oshawa centers that. Young's there to swat that away. Goes back to the points. And now down into the Generals end. Good pressure by the Lakers. Back to the points. Merriman gets the shot off. It's deflected. Oh, intercepted by Oshawa. Oshawa tries to push that one up. And Young now taking this one. Seems like a bit of water on the ice surface here. Boudreau in there. And now this one rims around Corville there to pick this up in the corner. Little chip pass up to Merriman. Merriman swats that one out. And that's going to be icing. So that'll bring it back. to the Lakers' end. Face off now. Solman trying to get that cleared around behind the net. Centering pass. Oshawa with the, oh, what a save by Forte. So face off, Lakers end here. Guarini on the face off. Oh. And now McLeod taking the face off here. That goes back over. Bush trying to get this one. Can't quite get it cleared out. Lakers clearing that out. And now takes the shot. That's high. Along the other side of the boards, McLeod tries to get that shot off. It's blocked, and that's going to be frozen. So good pressure by the Lakers here on this play. So face-off Generals end here. Guarini now on the face-off. Face-off here into the corner. Generals try to clear that out. And McLeod puts that back in. Lakers having to regroup in the neutral zone. Now Malott going in, puts the pressure on. Oh, centering pass. And now, oh, there is a lot of water on this ice. Stop the puck. That should have been icing and hit a lake. Forte freezes that like an ice cube in the freezer here, Charlie. So face off, Lakers end, 8:04 left in the first. Back to the center slot, the shot. That's going to get gloved again. So Forte making the saves. So face off, Lakers. That goes back. Corville trying to get that out, back to the point. Shabert trying to clear that out. Now it's in the high slot. Generals with a shot. And they score on that one. They're taking 1-0 lead. Just a lot of traffic out in front, and airmailed that one in. So I'm pretty sure she'd want that one back. So Generals opening up the score here in the first period. Eward back to Shabert. Shabert now. That up to Webb. Webb comes in. She goes wide. That one's picked off her stick. And now comes out. Picked up at the point. That's put in back to the corner by Corville. Generals trying to get that one out. And now here come the Generals. Corville taking her wide. That one close. Forte making the save. Corville trying to get this one out of the corner. Webb now coming in for reinforcements. And the puck comes out. Now Heward taking this one up. Up to Heward, up to Rowley. Rowley going across. Webb now picking this one up. Comes in. That's taken off her stick. She picks it up in the corner. Rims that one around. Good pressure by the Lakers. Parents a little excited on that call. I'm not sure why. That one rims around. And now centering pass. That's intercepted by Oshawa. And this ice is slippery tonight, or this afternoon. Oshawa picking this up, going behind the net. Nope, they cut in. Now they're going for a skate. And now Oshawa having to go wide. They're forced wide. Solomon picks that one off. Chip pass. Guarini now picks that one up. Gets that back to the point. Oshawa puts that back in the corner. It rims around. Young picking that one up. Generals put that back one around. And now this one going up. Rowley along the boards. Solomon now going for a skate. Passes that up. Boudreau trying to get her stick on that. Just misses that one. And now Generals put that along the boards. Sloman to McLeod. McLeod now picking this up behind the net. Show rim that one around. And that shot by the Generals is wide. Merriman puts some pressure on. McLeod in the slot. Up to Boudreau. Boudreau now coming up with that one. She'll dump that in. And now goes the other side. Back to the other corner. Back behind the net. Now Greeny on that one. Merriman intercepting that one. And now chasing that, puts a little pressure, blocks that. Generals now trying to get that up. And nice cross ice pass. Generals coming up. Heward back checks on that one. So now Heward going on. Nice little dip between the legs. Back to Merriman, back to the point. Shot goes back to the corner. Heward trying to get that one. Centering pass, back to the slot. And that one, Corville keeps that one. Back to Schabbert. Schabbert, cross ice pass. Merriman gets her stick on it. And General's coming out with that one. Cross ice pass. Schabbert, that one goes up. Merriman now takes the shot. That one stops. Now in the corner. Generals clear that one out. And now comes up along the boards. Young takes a second with that one. Puts that one back. Malott chasing this in the corner. Bush now in the other corner. Centering pass, but nobody was there. Now Generals on their way down. That one stops. This one goes behind the nets. Malott putting some pressure on. It stays in the corner. Bush picking that one up. Back to the point. Corville takes the shot. That one just wide. And now Lakers battling this one out in the corner. Centering pass. That one picked up by Malott. Back to the point. Shot from the point. That one's intercepted by the Generals, though. Good back check by Corville on that. And now up against the boards. That one comes out. And now Young chip pass. Generals getting that one. Takes the shot. And that's just tipped in. So Generals taking a 2-0 lead here. 3 minutes left in the first. Face off center ice, and that one's whistled down. So face off now, center ice. Generals try and move this one up. Solman's there. That one comes back. Heward back checking back to the center slot. Nice work by the Lakers to stop that. Solman with a good back check. Up to Webb. Webb going for a skate here. She's forced wide. Comes back. Sets that one up. And now back check. Rally to McLeod. McLeod puts that one up. Tipped in by Webb. General's picking that one up. Webb behind the net. Working on this one. Centering pass or puck comes out. Loose puck. Oh, just missed the backhand in the wide open side net. Centering pass again. Loose puck still. And I guess that one is whistled down. So good opportunity by the Lakers. Just couldn't get a stick on it to capitalize on that one. So 2:03 left. So now into the corner, pressure by the Lakers, goes around to the other corner. And that one now, Generals on their way. And that's going to be icing. So that's going to... So face off, Generals end, 1:47 left in the period. Now this one goes back center slot. Lakers stepping up for that one. Generals trying to bring this one forward. And Sabert holding on to that one. That one coming out. Corville checking on that. Greeny on that one. Sabert puts it the other way. Merriman along the boards. Couldn't get a stick on that pass. Boudreau in there now. Back to the point. That's the shot. Loose puck still. And that one goes up. Merriman blocks that one. And now she's skating into the Generals' end. Oh, what a shot. That's blocked, though, by the Generals. Good effort by the Lakers here. And Heward able to get that one to Boudreau, to Heward. Pressure by Heward here. She has the puck. That's stripped by the Generals, and then it's stripped by the Lakers. And now Generals trying to go for a skate. That's picked off. Lakers going to have to clear out here and reassemble. Pressure by Heward. And now Lakers take the shot. The airmails that in, and it's saved. Good pressure by the Lakers. 14 seconds left. First period, 2-0 for the Generals. Face off. McLeod rips that one. Still a loose puck. And that's going to get whistled down. So face off again. 9 seconds left. That along the boards. McLeod with that one. Can't get on it. She dumps it back in. Lakers going to have to retreat. And 1 second left. So now, after one period, Generals taking the lead 2-0. Putting some good pressure on the Lakers. So the Lakers are going to have to respond here. They did have some good opportunities in the first period, just couldn't capitalize. Half a wide open net and just couldn't get the backhand to get that into the mesh. So I'm sure Coach Ball's going to have some discussions with him on how to break up the rush. Generals being pretty strong on that rush, and the girls have to break that up. Here we go, start to the second period. Face-off with Guarini on face-off. That one goes back. Schabbert now picks that one up. Chips that one up. And Lakers now, Rowley pulling that one out. Over the Lakers, that one's blocked by the Generals. That one gets rimmed around. Guarini's in there battling this one out with the Generals. You got Rowley in there now too. Now the battle comes out. Schabbert able to slip that one along. Generals picking that up. And that one's stripped. McLeod now into the corner. Trying to get that away. Generals intercepting that one. Tips that one up. Rowley, nice cross-ice pass. Webb just couldn't get her stick on that. And no call on that one. But so we get face-off now. In the Generals' end here. So face off now, Heward with that one. This goes back to the point. Corville's on it. Corville with the pass up. That one taken by the Generals. Heward back checks that one. D to D. Up to the forwards. It's trapped up against the boards. And now this one comes out. Lakers swat that one away. Generals trying to come up with that one. That one cross ice pass, and it's blocked. And now this one goes down. Merriman chasing this one down, putting pressure on. Lakers having to tag up, and they do. And here comes Heward. Heward with the shot. Loose puck into the corner. Merriman now in the corner battling this one out. And Boudreau. They're working this one back to the point. Shot by Corville. Loose puck. Picked up by Merriman. Merriman back to Heward. Back to Merriman. Centering pass. Just can't get that one out. Boudreau back to Heward. Heward now up against the boards. General's able to get that out. And that should be icing. Looks like Generals are going to the box. Late on the play. Or after the play, I guess you could say. So now Lakers going on the power play. Face off now, back to the point. Back to Solman. Solman to Bush. Bush just couldn't get a stick on that. Generals trying to clear that one out. Generals now coming up, and they'll dump that one in. Forte stops that, puts it behind the net for McLeod. McLeod puts it up. And now that's saved by Forte. So face off, Lakers end, 1:40 left in the penalty. Now Lakers trying to get this out. It goes back to the corner. Solman digs that out. And now Solman coming up. And that picked up by the Lakers. Generals now trying to take that to the corner, and they'll tie that one up. McLeod. Some very dramatic plays going on. McLeod now taking this one, puts that up. No ice. Back to the Generals. And that one stopped midair by Guarini. McLeod trying to get that one up. It's stopped by the Generals. Rims around. Solman trying to chase this one. And Bush coming back for this. And now that goes cross ice pass. Here come the Lakers. Taken wide. Airmails that in. That's just wide. Bush, though, able to get that one. Comes out. Generals picking that one up. And Bush able to get a stick on that. She stops that one. Centering pass. Nobody's there, though. Bush putting pressure on. And Generals having to try to get that one out. Corville back to Heward. Heward now coming in. Trying to get the shot off. Back to Corville. Corville from the slot. Nails that in. And now that one blocked by Heward. Bush trying to get that in, and that's going to get stopped. So 6 seconds left in the penalty. Face off now, shot by the Lakers, still a loose puck. 5:44 left in the second period. Face off now, Generals takes the shot, that's deflected. That goes back to the point. Corville now with that one. She'll put it back to Heward. Heward now with that one. Raleigh now going in to dig that out of the corners. Corville steps up, and now the back chase is on here with the Generals. Corville picking that one up. Centering pass. And now here comes the Lakers. Here comes Rowley. Rowley deking that one out and going to the corner. Line change. Now Generals try and move this up. And Corville just couldn't get a stick on it. Forche's going to freeze up. So they're going to call icing on that one. I think Forche let that go. Oh, they're going to call center ice. I don't know. Did you see that call, Charlie?
I think he whistled it when he shouldn't have been.
Oh, so they're going to return it to center ice. Okay. Solman now picks that up. Passes that one. Merriman trying to go in. She's stopped. And now Merriman with this one. She can't quite move it in. And now Young picking this one up. Young pass up, clears it out. Generals put it back in. Now Merriman having to go on this one. And this one into the Generals end. Generals into the neutral zone. That one stolen by Merriman. Merriman now centers that one up. Loose puck still. Good pressure by Guarini. That's going to have to go around. Boudreau's there, though. Boudreau takes the shot. That's just wide. Back to the point. Solomon steps up on that one. Back to Merriman. Takes the shot, centering. Boudreau just couldn't get a stick on that one. That one comes out. And Merriman able to keep that in. She's coming in. Back to the point. And now a good back check by Solomon. So now Lakers trying to get this one out. Shot by the Generals. Still a loose puck. Centering shot. Tied up here in the slot. Can't see that one. Goes to the corner now. And now Generals having to try to clear this out. And it's up against the boards. Centering. That one blocked by the Lakers. Back to the high slot. The shot. And Fortier is going to stop that one. So face off, Lakers end, 3:10 left in the second. 2-0 for the Generals. So now back to the Lakers. Up to Malott. Malott now picking that one up. Tries to clear it out. She does. And now this one over to Bush. Bush now comes in from the slot. Tries to get that one off. She can't. That's back to the slot. McLeod, tries to pass that back to Bush. Generals intercept that one, and they're on their way. They're kept wide by the Lakers. Try centering pass, and now Lakers in the corner trying to battle this one out. Heward's in there, and rims that one around to Malott. Malott now. Bush almost got a stick on that one. And now here come the Lakers. Lakers chipped that one in. And picked up here by the Lakers behind the net. Battle behind the net. Bush coming in for reinforcements. And now Generals try to clear that one out. Corville trying to slow that one down. She does. And back checking on that one. Gets the shot. And nice save. So face off. Lakers end 2 minutes in the second. So face-off, Lakers end. That one tied up on the face-off. Back to the slot. Shots directed wide. Now in the corner. Oshawa trying to bring this out, but the Lakers able to get that out. Puck goes flying in the air. And now you got Webb on that one. Put some pressure on. The Lakers able to keep it in, but Generals clear that one out. And just not enough to get the icing. So that one rims around. Shot by the Generals. That's wide. Tried to tip it in. Webb now Gets a chip pass out. Back to the point. Back to the other point. Nick clears the zone. And now they'll try another D-to-D as they've cleared that out. And now Lakers. This game's going to get a little physical, I think, here. Lakers dump it into the Generals. Now Rowley dumps that in. Greeny having to tag up. Webb going in for this one. Stops that one. Another pass. Lakers put that back in behind the net. And that one comes up. Generals with that one. Pass that one out. Corville able to strip that. And now Lakers clear that one out. It goes around. Lakers try to center that. And Forte will save that one. So face off. Lakers end. 21 seconds left in the second. Face off now. Merriman able to clear that out. Now Lakers, here they come. They'll dump that one in. Loose puck. Chase into the corners. Merriman now winning that battle. Centering pass. Oh, Boudreau just couldn't get a stick on it. They center that one, and that's the end of the period. So no goal scored in that period. Good back and forth. Still 2-0 for the Generals as we head into the final period here. So
More shots, this more action.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely going to need some shots for sure. I don't think we've tested this goalie 100%. So face off. Start the periods here. So start the third period. 12 minutes on the clock now. 2-0 for the Generals as the Lakers try to even this up. Face off now. Heward with that. Generals chip that in. McLeod tries to get that out. Picked up by the Generals. And Solomon with that one. Back to the Generals. Shot. Loose puck. And that's going to be a face-off in the Lakers' end. So face-off, Solomon now picks that one up, keeps that one going. And now Boudreau tries to get that one, does to Merriman. Merriman coming in. Little Razmadaz there, just can't hold on to that one. Still a loose puck. And McLeod tries to keep that in. Solomon's there to pick that up. Cross-ice pass. That one loose. And now back to the Generals. They're forced. And this should be an ice and go. Yep. So face-off in the Generals' end. So face-off now. Generals try and bring that up. Now they're coming through the neutral zone. Corville forcing them wide. Schabert blocks that one. Nice block. Greeny swats that one away. Puts that one around. Corville's there in the corner. Centering pass. Back again. Forte stops that. It goes behind the net. Corville now try and battle this one out. And Greeny and Corville on that one. Back to the corner. And now this one comes up. Here comes Corville up to Malott. Malott now taking that. She's forced wide. Try and cut in. Try and get the shot off. That doesn't happen. Into the corner here. We got the battle. Generals trying to get that one out. Lakers dump that back in the corner, though. And now the centering pass. And now Lakers with that one. Generals retreating in their zone. And that one should be. Nope. They're waving that one off. Corville's back there. Greeny now on that one. And now Greeny comes up with that one. Cross ice pass to Bush. Bush try to get that. Rims that one around to the other corner. And now goes into the corner. Bush trying to put some pressure on here. Generals trying to get this one out. And now Webb comes on. And they're going to call that for tripping. So face off, Lakers end. One of those going for the puck and stick gets caught in the States and yeah. So Lakers on a penalty kill now, face off. Centering pass. Young puts that along the boards. Rowley on that one. Generals trying to get that going. Rowley now clears that one out. Now Young trying to bring this one up. And she'll airmail that down. Hayward going in, putting a bit of pressure on. Generals trying to get that one. And that's going to get whistled down. So face off in the Generals end. 1:20 left in the Lakers penalty. Face off now, Generals on that one. Lakers now. McLeod rips that one just wide. Now Generals cycling this behind their net. And here come the Generals. Back check. Back check. Nice job by Boudreau on the back check. She didn't let up on that one. Now Generals launch that one, and that one's cleared to the other side. 50 seconds left in the penalty. And now Generals try and bring this one up. Cross ice pass. Shabert keeping her wide. They take the shot. That's deflected high. And now it's into the corner. McLeod with that one to the point. That's deflected. Centering. And Boudreau able to get that out. Boudreau puts a bit of pressure on now. Generals dumping that one in. McLeod airmails that to the other end. Picked up by the Generals, though. And that one rims around. McLeod's going to have this one. Gets that one, and it's gone. It was airmailed to the other end by McLeod. Hayward now trying to put some pressure on the Generals. That one goes the other way. And now Merriman almost gets a stick on that one. Generals come in. Kept at bay. Lakers back full force here. Now Hayward going for a skate. She comes in, cuts in. She stopped, puck stripped. And that's going to freeze that one up. So 6:59 left. 2-0 for the Generals. And face-off in the Generals' end. Face-off back to the point. That one goes into the corner. And now Generals try to get that one out. And Lakers battling this one along the boards. And now this one's being held and battled out here. 2-on-2. Puck comes out. Generals try to get that out. And now Lakers holding this one up. So now Lakers on this one. Puck comes out. Shot's blocked. Puck's still loose. Just missed that one over to the other side. From the point, that one goes the other way now. And now we got a battle against the boards again. And this one now, puck pops out, back behind the nets. Lakers back there. Now a centering pass, takes another shot at it, goes the other way. Corville stepping up, and General's able to clear that one out. And that one now, both players go down. Young trying to get that one out. General's coming in. Corville keeping her wide. She's trying to cut in. Stops that. Good play by the Lakers. Back to the point. Generals take the shot. Young picks that one up. And now here comes Young. Young dumps that one in. No ice, and that's going to be frozen? Yes. So face-off in the Generals' end. So back to McLeod. McLeod takes the shot. It's wide. Back to the other way. Solman stops that one. Lakers get a shot on net again. It's stopped. Another block. Oh, puck's still loose. And it's going to get frozen. Wow, good pressure by the Lakers here in the last 6 minutes. So face off. General's end. Oh, Lakers with a slap shot and just couldn't get the pressure on. Back around, puck's in the air now. And that's kept in, but McLeod can't quite keep it in. And Solomon back checking on that one. Generals try to get rid of that one. Centering, and that one's couldn't connect. That's going to draw the penalty against McLeod. So Lakers go back on the penalty kill. That one rims around. Webb now continuing that one. She clears it out, goes to the other end. And now Generals will rim that one around, go the other way. Behind the net, 4:30 left in the game here. Webb now tries to put some pressure on. And now Generals put that one in. Corville gets that one, flips it out. Generals trying to come back. They'll drop it in. And that one deflected out of play. So face off, Lakers end, 4:11 left in the game. 1:25 left in McLeod's penalty. Back to the point. That one sneaks out. And now we got a race here. Good pressure by the Lakers. Merriman now tries to pick that one up. That one takes a bad bounce. Shabert couldn't get a stick on it. And that one's going to be frozen. So face off, Lakers end. So back to the slot. That one's blocked by Merriman. Shot goes back. Shabert trying to get that one out. Battling behind the nets. Trying to get that up. That one broken out by Merriman. She dumps that one in. 44 seconds left in the penalty. And now pressure by the Lakers here. That one comes out. General's trying to get a stick on it. and they'll dump it in. Schabbert rims that around. Merriman's there, though, and she'll keep that going all the way. So now Generals try cross-ice pass, picked up at center ice. Merriman almost gets a stick on that one. And takes that one away. 2:46 left. Generals try and bring this one up. And Lakers back to full strength. And now into the Generals' end. Generals trying to clear that. Able to, but Corville's there. She dumps it back in. Lakers now try to keep that in, but they can't. Corville over to Schabbert. Schabbert puts that one up. Now Boudreau trying to get that one in. Pass over, Mawat putting pressure on. And now Generals drop that one. And that should be icing. And it is. So face-off, Generals end, 1:55 left. The Lakers pulling the goalie here. So it's going to be a 6-on-5. Face-off now into the Generals end. They try to clear that back to the point. Shot by Solomon. Bouncing puck. Round behind the net. And now the Lakers into the corner now. And now this one coming out. Shot. Oh, hits the net. Pressure by the Lakers. Now back to the point. Takes the shot. Oh, almost the tip in. Centering pass. That one's blocked. Still a loose puck. And that one is a clear one. So 1:14 left, face off. And the Generals end. So face off now, Generals whipping that down. And that's going to be the third goal, which so that's going to make it 3-0 for the Generals. So now back to the Lakers end. Schabbert rims that one around. Raleigh now picking that up. Picked up by the Lakers. Cross ice pass. That's stopped by the Generals. Back to Schabbert. Schabbert back to Raleigh. Raleigh now going for a skate. Centering pass. Lakers can't pick that one up. Schabbert stops that one. Takes the shot. Loose puck. Still a loose puck. Picked up by Boudreau, I believe. And that one stopped. Deflection. It's like a pinball game in front there. Still a loose puck. And now nobody knows where the puck is, and a bunch of players on the ground. Puck now resurfaces. McLeod now rips that one. That's blocked by the Generals. And that's going to be it. So a hard-fought battle for the girls. Really hard-fought battle, and the Generals just came out as the better team. Yeah. So we have one more tonight. I think at 10:15 it is. So late night one. If you can stay up on a Saturday night, would be good. We'll catch you on that one. I'm Don Burgundy. Keep it classy, North Bay, and we'll catch up with you tonight.